Alright, we're back on Josh's video diary. I've got the fake moustache because I was trying to look more impressive when I was doing my singing practice, if that makes sense to you. But if it doesn't matter, because today we're doing the COVID-19 antigen detection kit. Got to see if I've got actual COVIDs, because I was feeling a bit sick over the last few days, but I don't think I actually had COVID. I just think I had a regular cold because I didn't actually have a fever or anything. Anyway, first thing to do is to disinfect with some alcohol because I want to reduce the cross-contamination. And then I read all the instructions. You can kind of read them here, but I don't know if you'd really want to because it's kind of boring. But alright, and this is the sheet that comes with it, and it detects other stuff like SARS, and cross-reactivity with the following organisms was investigated. Samples that tested positive for the following organisms were negative. So if you have rhinovirus or you have adenovirus, it's not going to say you have it. I think that's what it means. Anyway, this is really complicated. Alright, anyway. If you have a C and a T, then you've got COVID. If you only have a C, then you don't have COVID. But it's very confusing because you think that if you had a C, that you'd have COVID. But a C means you need the T. T for tested to have COVID. But C is... Now it's very confusing. Anyway, you don't want to get the T. That means you tested for COVID. But if you get the C, you don't have COVID. I mean, but like if you have CT, you have COVID. If you just have C, you don't have COVID. And if you just have T, it's invalid. And if you don't have C or T, it's invalid. It's a very confusing test. And I should just do it now, right? Yeah. So first thing is you get this liquid and you open the bottle. And then you get this thing and you shove it up your nose. What a test. So I'm going to open it and I'm going to try not to contaminate it. Just touch this end. And on the other hand, it's like one of those Q-tips that you're not supposed to stick in your ears, but everyone does it. But that's what it is. So you got to shove it up both nostrils and like wiggle it around to get all the COVIDs stuck to it. So I guess I'm going to do that now. I better get a nice close-up. Ready? Alright. It's not too bad. I had the one where they stick it down your nose and then goes all the way down to your stomach, and that one, it was horrible. But this one, it's a little bit itchy, but it's not more itchy than other stuff.
But you need to go deeper.
Oh.
You need to go deeper until it feels sore.
It hurts.
Yeah, it hurts. I know. That's how they did it.
Ah! Enough of that. Alright, enough?
You do need to go deeper.
Oh. Doesn't go deeper. Okay, that's enough. Okay, enough? Right, now I'm going to put it into the extraction buffer. And then what you do is you put it in here and then you wiggle it like 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now that's really mixed. And then this,
you need to repeat that 2 or 3 times.
Oh, lucky I have a scientist here. Okay, so keep wiggling, spreading. I think that's pretty much mixed. I mean, like, all my snot is in there pretty much. Alright, can I chuck it now? And now this, you don't have to chuck. You can reuse this to clean your ears and stuff. So you can wash it, dry it out, and clean your ears. So I'm gonna keep it here for later. Next, you put this in there, and then you're gonna open up the surprise package. Do I have to wait? No, you're gonna do it straight away. So these you don't need. Now in here I have a COVID antigen test, colloidal gold. I have no idea what that means. This is manufactured in Guangdong, China, by CMC Medical Devices and Drugs. Very interesting. Well, most things are made in China, but the technology comes from Spain, or is licensed by Spain, something like that. Anyway, in here we have this thing, and a silica gel, which you can use to put in your rice to stop the moisture later. And later on you can make this into a nice pendant and carry it as jewelry. But yeah, this is like what it comes in, and then you put the S for sample. So I'm going to do that now in the COVID AG test. Isn't AG silver? So they say you only do 2 drops, otherwise it's invalid. So that's 1 drop and 2 drops, and that's it. I guess I can keep this cool bottle for other purposes. Maybe I want to put stuff in it. Oh, look at this, it's going up, and soon it's going to tell me if I have COVID. But actually that soon is 10 minutes, so I'll probably end up cutting the video and coming back to it. But if you look at it, it's going up. It's like a paper, a magical paper that absorbs the thing and then tests it using the magic and power of science. I guess I'm not supposed to touch it or anything, so I guess I'll just how about I read you something here? I guess I don't have to cut. I can just read you these interesting facts from this self-testing kit. Well, the COVID-19 antigen detection kit, colloidal gold, is a qualitative membrane-based immunoassay for the detection of SARS-CoV-2 neuroclepsapid protein antigens in human nasal swab specimen. Bet you didn't know that, and I bet you didn't want to know that, but now you do. This is dedicated for medical laypersons, like me. I'm a medical layperson, aged 18 and over, which is also me, as a self-test. Adults can help the children to perform the test. The children. They like to put there. It's like the Batman. This test can be performed in individuals who have experienced typical SARS-CoV-2-like symptoms. Fever? Well, I didn't have fever. Cough? Yeah, I had cough, but I was singing a lot. Headache? Well, I had headache because I had a sore neck. Maybe I had COVID. Oh, it's coming up. Look, look, look. Oh, very disappointing. No T for COVID. Guess I don't have COVID. Yeah, no COVID. Oh, not focusing? Put it further away and zoom in.
Okay, now it can't focus very close.
Yeah, it can't go that close. Look, zoom in. Take the camera further away.
I see.
And zoom in. But
interesting.
You might be a bit close to it because it's not a macro lens. It's a Sony 2.8 24-70 GM, which kind of.
Okay.
All right. Anyway, okay. So now, so I didn't have fever, had cough, had headache, sort of had a sore throat, but I've been singing a lot and practicing because I'm trying to be a better singer so I can do better parodies for my Juice channel, but haven't been too successful in that. In fact, people have been complaining that I'm not good, and then they put a crying face emoji. Well, broke my heart. Loss of taste and smell. Well, I've been tasting and smelling a lot, so that works. Been eating a lot of delicious steaks, and I actually want to buy myself a skewer machine, like a little electric barbecue. I might buy that, but I don't really need it, but then I kind of want it, but I kind of have so much crap anyway. I don't know. I'm on the fence about that. This test is just for COVID-19 as an auxiliary diagnostic tool, so this could be incorrect, and it's only for COVID-19. I could have SARS, or I could have rhinovirus, or any one of these other viruses. Alright, let's see. Let's keep reading this thing. I'm sure everyone's like falling asleep, and my retention rate is going to 0. As all the videos on my channel. In fact, I'm still surprised the camera person is still awake. Although she's looking at something else now, not me. So boring. Positive results indicate the presence of viral antigens, but a clinical correlation with the patient's medical history and other diagnostic information is required to test infection status. Positive results do not rule out bacterial infections or co-infections with other viruses. So, I don't know what that means, but something like you might have COVID or you might not. And negative results do not rule out the possibility of infection. So you could still have infection. So what's the point of doing this test? Just wasted 25 Hong Kong dollars, which was actually quite cheap actually. I bought it from a chemist that was a bit more secluded. People who test negative but still have symptoms similar to COVID should contact their doctor/general practitioner for further diagnosis. So if you have negative but you still feel like you have COVID, you should contact your health profession, which I am not, so don't sue me. Now I just read all that, but there's actually more to read, so you probably should go and read it properly, but I kind of demonstrate all that. I think 10 minutes is up, so not very exciting, but I don't have COVID, which means I can go and do a nice photo shoot, which a client wanted me to test. It's going to be in a kitchen, and they don't want COVID running around this kitchen. So anyway, I get to keep this very nice souvenir, and I don't know what I can do with it. Maybe I can get a lot of them and make them dominoes, or I can make it a pendant or something and put people at ease when I go out. Alright, well I think that's it. You also get a free little dropper bottle, which could come in handy. You could store your marinade or your oil in it for whatever purposes you want. Maybe you want to go camping and you want to bring a little bit of stuff or other purposes. And you also get a silica gel and a storage packet and some paper to put your bones in after you eat delicious food, and a box. So I think we're done. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to unsubscribe from this channel and thumbs down.